Hello everybody, and welcome to another tutorial. This is not really about lenses or cameras, but actually what you say, the attachment to the camera itself. I think many of those of us photographers has a problem with change between the camera strap and the plate for the tripod. This is the Manfrotto standard plate, which I like. Other maybe have other favorites, and this is the strap for the Sunsniper with built-in wire or something, and it's really a good product. But if I want to use my tripod, I want to take off the strap. And if I want to use the strap, well, I have to take off the plate. Well, a bit annoying. So I think, okay, I will make myself a combined plate, which will end up with this one. It's just a piece of 4mm steel plate, which I have ground and filed. So it's actually is attached by the tripod thread here with a long screw. It's very simple to make. It's just a standard Manfrotto plate, which I have take off the lock ring. Well, looks away, which is here, and just the screw and a thin washer. Well, if I do not want to use that anymore, I can just have my plate. And it was necessary for me to drill a hole, which was almost in the middle of the balanced point where the tripod attachment is on the camera. So and I want to have my camera strap with a good a good plate to screw it in. The rubber is made of, the bottom of the camera is made of with some rubber attachment, which is quite thick. So I could actually only use one single screw. It's a 1/4 inch hexagon screw, which is quite strong. And I've just drilled a hole and sink the screw, so it's almost in line with the surface. So I ended up with almost the same length of screw, which is almost on the same at the camera strap thingy. And it's about 15.3mm, and it fits okay. The other screw, which is a smaller one, I think it was a 4mm screw, I guess so. We can just take it off. Of course, I've used this for, well, the last half a year, and I'm very happy with that. So it's what did I end up with? 5mm, 4mm? Yes, 5mm. and it goes always, I mean, here we have it. This is quite simple. Just a hole. This is with a 5mm thread. This is with a 1/4 inch thread. So this is just put on here. The screw, the main screw, which is attached to the tripod under the camera, is attached there, and this goes here. And of course I have used some thread lock, so it will not at all fall off. See, this screw almost, not much, half a millimeter. How much is it? Well, we could just measure. It's something 1.3mm through the other side. So it will just go against the rubber under the camera here. Doesn't matter. This my camera has actually taken something like 430,000 pictures, so I will not sell it. So why not just make a good combined tripod and camera strap attachment? So it's actually pretty good. Just put this on and I just use a Torx T25 for this screw, which is easier, and then just tighten it, put my camera strap on, and of course use a wrench or something to really tighten it. And so I have always my tripod mount with me, and of course my camera strap. So it's really fast to change between the two. I mean, I have my camera attached to me, and I just put the camera on the tripod head, and that's it. So if you want to make it, it's quite easy. The plate itself is something. The plate itself here is it's about 100. No, I mean it's something 830mm. So we can just make some. To make it easy for people to follow. And then we have all the measure. So the plate is something 800 and something 30 or so. Doesn't really matter. If it's only, this is something 831, but it doesn't matter. It should be too short, so I would say 830, because then the tripod mount here has a good grip on the surface. And then it's something 30mm width, and the thickness is something 4mm or so. So this is there, and the thickness is something 4mm. Then I use a 5mm screw which is something 12 millimeter long, and the other one, the main screw, is it's a 1/4 inch screw, which is something around 16 millimeter long from the head to the end. This is just a standard screw you can buy in shops, I guess, hardware store. So it's actually that. I think I got the only all the things, and of course some holes, which we make in millimeter. The big hole is something 6.2 millimeter, and the smaller is something 5 millimeter. So it's actually that. Yeah, just the one thing. The how is it long? How long is it between the holes? You also need to do that. Is something difficult to see, maybe. From the main screw to the small attachment screw to the tripod is something 30 millimeter. And from the main screw to my camera strap attachment is also something 30 millimeter or so. Don't go too close with this screw to the center here, because if you're too close, you cannot attach the camera strap like this because of the plate. So hope it makes sense. So that's actually that. I mean, it's quite simple, and it's really handy when going out in the somewhere and take some photos. And if you need a lot of chains between camera strap and tripod. And then the my camera strap, and then it's out and do some photos. So that's actually that. Bye bye.